motivation. How to be self-propelled. How you become the only source of fuel that you need ever. How to pull whatever resources you need at will, presently, because everything is right here, right now, and that's all you might ever need. That's all you will ever need. I could give you some kind of step-by-step list, bullet points. Do this, do that, do this, do that. But that's not what this is about. Because it's not like you're some rocket that needs some checklist before takeoff. No, that's not what you are. We might program ourselves to think this because every morning we are thinking, oh, breakfast, check. Bath, check. We take a bath, check. Brush the teeth, check. Pick up the keys, check. Get dressed, check, 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 check. Always checking. But that's all really just us mimicking something we're not. We're not some rocket checking for takeoff. The fuel that we use should always come from within, not things that we are checking, resources on the outside. That's secondary. It will always come. But first, what you need to even make efficient use of all the outside tools is a sense of being able to discern what fuels you, when it fuels you, and how to draw energy from your environment, because you are one with that very environment. So it's not like you're locked off of anything. And that's how unique ideas arise. That's how you spot opportunities at the right time. That's how you will progress at anything that you want to progress at. And there's massive value to being able to propel oneself. Because a lot of us, we sometimes even rely on others for motivation. Maybe venting to someone, or maybe speaking to like a life coach or something, or whatever. But there's always value to that. Speaking to a life coach or therapy, or maybe going to some amusement park to get some jolt of expression or whatever, some excitement to be able to push on for the next working day, going on a holiday. But all of that is seeking some kind of external signal to hijack motivation. But motivation goes a lot deeper than this. A lot deeper than this. Motivation is at the core of your very existence. To exist is already itself to be motivated. So to think that there's a lack of motivation is already you denying your existence. Do you get how fundamental this is? That's very fundamental. And living in denial, that is self-torture. Motivation is always there. It never goes away. But it's up to you. It's up to you to realize this. I can't just say this to you and then all of a sudden tomorrow you wake up and then you're motivated. No, this is not how it works. But I lost that thought. It'll come back. Thoughts slip. Things come, they go. That's how it happens. It doesn't matter. Let things do what they do. Your awareness is always there. And that's where motivation comes from. What you pay attention to, how you pay attention to it, how attached you are to it, how all of this fits into the scope of how you find your own sense of desire, the taste that you've acquired. All of that plays into how you are motivated, because some of the I'll give you a little tip. Not I guess it, but anyways, let's move on. But some of the most useless things in life are the easiest to want. Think about that for a second. Some of the most useless thing in life are the easiest to want. I know that might sound paradoxical, but sugar. How easy it is to want sugar. It is very, very, very hard to want to cultivate a sense of clarity. That's one of the very hardest things to even start to begin to want. Because to be able to progress and be able to cultivate your own sense of self-propelled motivation, you must even first want this for yourself. The want must exist first. A genuine want, of course. Genuine want, that's the key word, genuine. Because first you must be genuine with yourself. You must be genuine with yourself, and then it leads from there. Because cultivating a sense of clarity is so emotionally taxing. It's hard work, I get it. So a lot of us prefer to just go off and watch the Netflix and numb the mind. That's not to say entertainment is a bad thing. There's a healthy form of entertainment, there's a healthy level of entertainment, but your awareness should always be on paying attention to your signals, how you're responding, how you're interacting, how you're even making sense of the information that's coming in, and then how you perceive it. Can you use it as can you amplify and multiply it to be able to use it as fuel for yourself and everyone else in your immediate vicinity? Or are you just grabbing, leashing out of the conversation, out of the experience, just grabbing the emotions and then feeling happy? This felt so good. Like a vampire. So you see, in a sense, to be able to propel yourself is, in a sense, being able to expand and multiply what's given to you, to radiate it to others, to give back to existence, to give back to reality, because this is what you are. This is what here and now is. We all share it. It's not only for you. It's not. We all. But first, to be able to help others, you must first, of course, help yourself. But you don't just help yourself for the sake of your own selfishness. That's in a sense toxic self-love. That's if everyone in a society goes around with this very attitude, what happens? societal degeneration. Selfishness creates collapse, both on the external world and inside in your heart. So soften your heart. Soften your heart. And to do that, to even first soften your heart, you need an open mind. So you can see the counteracting there. A closed mind, a hardened heart. An open mind, a soft heart. And vice versa. In a sense, you need to open your heart. You need to open your heart. That's how you start to be able to connect with everything that's around you. With the light that's around you, with the food that's around you. A hardened heart doesn't even make efficient use of the food that you put in your body. Do you get how important that is? Efficiency is part of self-propellant. If you think about that, that's another key point. Efficiency. How efficiently are you using whatever is given to you? Whatever you put in your body, whatever thought that's signaling, all of that plays into how you can find your own motivation, how you can even generate and create your own motivation, because that's what you want to be. You want to be your own motivational generator, a battery, because that's exactly what you are. That's what you are. And to deny this is to say you don't have motivation. But of course, like I said from the beginning, I could tell you this, and maybe you might take it and think it as truth, but that doesn't help you. That doesn't help you. First, be curious of yourself. Be aware of your conditioning, your unique way of responding, your everything. So there's not really a linear thing. I could tell you like steps. But yeah, and stay blessed, stay present, stay, and here is now. Now is always here, forever. And I'll get you in the next one.